I quit my high-paying job in the tech industry and moved to Montana to pursue my dream of starting my own whiskey distillery. Just around $25,000 to my name and a few pieces of equipment I brought with me, we're starting from scratch. Will our whiskey distillery be successful? We'll find out. This is Whiskey RP. Welcome back to Whiskey RP. I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment. This machine cost us $44,000 to lease, and we've got to get this harvest done this month. I've never used this before. Let's back up here. Let's see, we just want to do the headland and hopefully we know what we're doing. So it looks like 6 miles an hour is going to do the trick here. It's a cool piece of equipment here. It's cotton harvester. We've never done it before. $44,000 is a lot. This field's decent size. I'm hoping this pays off, because if it doesn't, that was a mistake. But we do want to expand the clothing company, so we should be sitting pretty good after this, I would imagine. We'll get this over to the spinnery. But man, lots to do. Lots to learn. I've never done this before, but I do think it will make sense to still do a headland to help us turn around. And we'll squeeze about right here. It's telling me the bale's 25% full, but it's not growing, so I assume we have to fill up a certain hopper in here or a certain compartment, and then it transfers it over to the bale. But the fact that I think these bales are huge, but this is, I don't know how this yield's doing. Just got to stay focused, get this done. Probably not gonna be able to take any breaks. Get this field completely harvested in the next few hours. I guess at this point we're hoping for 2 bales. This is going a little slow, about halfway full with one. And we might need to, gosh, if we're gonna expand this, we might need to import cotton or find another place where it grows better. Just doesn't seem to do well here in Montana. And it looks like we're really close to getting our first bale here. Just kind of learn how this works. I'm kind of excited. Interesting to see what happens here when this hits 100. And it should transfer over, finish making this bale real slowly for us, and shoot it on out. And hopefully it's huge. Yeah, it's big. That's a just drop there. There we go. Let's take a jump out here and take a look. Wow, that's a big one. 2 tons. Beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Hopefully we get at least one more. It'd be real nice to get 2 more of those, but we'll see. Well, paying attention to the operating time, because we do get charged every hour for this lease, and we're at 0.3 and we're not quite halfway through this field yet. So I'm hoping we keep it under an hour and we don't get that extra fee, because $44,000, that was enough. I don't want to spend any more on this. Yeah, looking at the owner's manual here, we've made some adjustments to, based on the yield, we can speed up to 10 miles an hour without loss. This cotton harvester will take care of that yield because of how low it is. If it was any higher, we'd have to slow down for it to process it. So 10 miles an hour is going to be the sweet spot according to what I was looking at in the manual here. So that'll speed things up, and we'll be able to get done well before that hour mark, I believe, at this point. Halfway to our second bale already, looking good. All right, here comes bale number 2. It's looking like we're going to be able to sneak in 3. I'm hoping. Just about 3 bales, 10,000 liters each. That's 20,000 liters so far of cotton for us. Need to add the mods so that I can know how many bushels it is. Definitely want to move to that. Quite get there, but we got our 4th bale here getting ready to pop out. Very nice. Keep going. And I don't know what happens with the extra material here when we don't have a full bale. So we'll find out. I don't know if there's a way to extract a partial bale here. I don't know. Be sad though if we have a couple $1,000s worth of cotton just sitting in here when we take this equipment back. Well, quite the day. Ton of, gosh, the sugar cane that we finished up earlier today, and now we're finishing up this cotton. Yeah, my goodness. And we're gonna learn here in a second what happens when we don't have a full bale, because we're gonna be nowhere close, not even a half bale. All right, let's slow down, get the end here, get that one, go ahead and shut it off, see if we can unload. Don't see any options. I'm reading online that you should be able to do this, but I don't see the option to. I was trying to see if I could do a partial bale with the tools, the dev tools, and apparently you can't. So I don't know if it's just not a thing in this game. Reading online, it seems like there's mixed answers to that. So we're going to go clean this up, and then hopefully it doesn't take too long because we need to get this back, and I don't want to accrue a fee. So let's get it. We'll get it washed up, and then we'll get the telehandler out to move those bales around. All right, got it close to the sprayer here, the pressure washer. We'll just get it sprayed off. Yeah, I don't want to get those extra fees, and we'll let them know they can pick it up at any time, but we should probably shut the engine off so we don't accrue any more hours. There we go. All right, let's get the telehandler all situated, and let's see if it's strong enough to lift these 2-ton bales. We'll find out. Well, it doesn't appear that you can stab them like you can other things, so... Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay, let's see. Lift it enough so we can see what we're doing, and we're just gonna drive through the field straight over to the fabric production and get this dropped off. All right, let's see if we can get this to detach here. And there it goes. We got 10,000 cotton in here, so let's go ahead and let the production manager know that that needs to be activated. All right, now cotton is working. We'll get the rest of these picked up and get on with our day. And looks like we hit our maximum of what we can hold in there, so that's just gonna chill there for a while. We'll park the telehandler over here. We need to check on a few things around the farm. Now it looks like wood chips could get moved. We'll do that next time. I do want to head back and check on the whiskey distillery, check on everything over there, make sure everything's good. We might have some wool to move around. Actually, let's grab the truck while we're over here. I got some goods piled up here, and all right, everything's still running. Move this over, and gosh, we got a lot of whiskey piling up. I do want to get one more maple syrup in here. Go ahead and see if that'll let me grab that. And we'll put it in the production. All right, and then let's go look at our yeast. Yeah, let's get that yeast moved over. And we got wine that we could sell. Throw that on there. And did we have any more bourbon? No more bourbon yet. Bourbon's actually pretty close. And you are kind of in the way. So we're gonna sneak over. We're gonna sell what we can here. Then we're gonna get the sugar. We're gonna sell that. We'll see what's been produced so far. I know it might not be a lot, but let's go ahead and we'll get this unloaded, and I'll move the maple syrup to sell the rest. Now let's go see what we got for sugar. And on the way to Hoot's place, we can drop off this wool at the fabric production as well. Very nice. Well, that didn't like the way it loaded. All right, 14,000. Let's go drop this wool off and make our way to Hoot's place. Very good. On to our next stop. And here we are at Hoot's place. Just, yeah, really want to know what they're doing with all this stuff. Let's get it sold. Very suspicious. All right, we're at $821,000. We mentioned last episode we're trying to get to $1 million. We got some things in mind. That's our goal for the end of the year. It's November now. It's going to be close. We do have that potential order that I'm working on the logistics on how to get it delivered. It is in Iowa is where they want it delivered. So we're going to have to work the details out for that. But I think it's just time to do some prep work on these fields the next month or so. And hopefully the winter is not too hard on us. Maybe cut some grass too for a little extra income and make sure we have enough food for the sheep. But that's the last thing I want to do today is check on the sheep as well as the chickens. And yeah, your food's good, but let's put one over here just in case you guys get really hungry. There we go. And let's see how we're doing over here. We should be fine. We put a lot of food in here. Yeah, they're barely even touching it, but they're also barely even producing eggs. So that'll be good. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's looking good and all sorted out around the farm. We're going to take a nap, a nice rest here. In December, we are going to load up all of the whiskey, and it's going to Iowa. That'll be fun. We'll catch you on the next episode where things are going to change forever. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next one.